Hey everyone, my name is Aaron. Welcome back to the Critic YouTube channel, your go-to channel for movie reviews, TV reviews, and updates with the entertainment industry. Today we're diving into the most controversial Star Wars project ever, The Acolyte. I know I made several videos about this show already. A lot's been going on behind the scenes and I wanted to keep you guys updated with what's happening. It's been the center of a lot of backlash the last couple weeks, especially when the show ended. First of all, I think most fans would agree that The Acolyte was way worse than The Last Jedi that was directed by Rian Johnson. Leslie Headland, the showrunner, seems to be following in Johnson's footsteps, considering she cited The Last Jedi to be a huge inspiration to The Acolyte. As a lot of us know, The Acolyte was really poorly written, the storytelling was horrendous, the acting was really bad, and there was plot holes after plot hole after plot hole. And not just that, the show didn't make sense. There were a lot of plot devices that kept moving the plot forward, but a lot of the things that were happening in one episode didn't make sense later on. And a lot of people were saying it was a mystery and there'll be things revealed later on as the series went on. But as the series went on, things got more confusing and there was no reveal. It was supposed to be a big mystery, but we honestly got nothing. It was a huge disappointment for Star Wars fans, and not just that, it broke canon, which really disappointed a lot of the fans. And if you do like this style of video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. It does mean a lot to me. So Leslie Headland, Kathleen Kennedy, and Amandla Stenberg, the star of the show, who played Osha and May, are defending The Acolyte at all costs. They refuse to acknowledge the failures of the show and refuse to accept any valid criticism that's coming their way. Despite their efforts, the show didn't even make the Nielsen top 10 list, which is extremely embarrassing considering it is a Star Wars show, it has Star Wars in the name. Really quick, I'll put the list of the top 10 shows on the Nielsen list and look at these shows. These shows were viewed more than The Acolyte. So behind the scenes, there's been a lot of drama with the crew and cast, especially with Amandla Stenberg. She was fired or removed from several future Star Wars projects. And this was all due to the poor ratings and the views of The Acolyte. Not just that, her acting was so poor. She was playing Osha and May, two different characters, but she played them very similarly. And as a lot of people noticed, she didn't really give much facial expressions to each character. It was a very stale performance and it made the characters really unlikable. There's also that really bad music video she posted on Instagram, dissing her fans, saying that it was due to racism and so on, that her show wasn't doing good, and Disney was trying to get her to take that down. And Disney warned her to take this down multiple times, and she did not. Think about what Amandla Stenberg is doing. She has a show. She is the star of this show. The show does poorly, gets really bad ratings. Not just that, the views were really poor. And instead of taking criticism to try to make herself better, make her acting better and so on, and do better for future projects, instead she blames it on the fans. She says that they're racist, they're bigots, and that it's not her fault. It can't be her fault or Kathleen Kennedy's fault or Leslie Headland's fault that the show did bad. It has to be the viewer's fault. And to have that type of attitude is, I don't even get it. If a show does that poorly, you can't blame anyone else except for maybe the showrunner, the director, maybe Bob Iger. But what Disney's been doing and why they've been failing so much in the last couple of years was because they're choosing to push their message over good storytelling. Amandla Stenberg is threatening to have legal action against Lucasfilm Disney unless she gets reinstated into her roles. Kathleen Kennedy and Leslie Headland are trying to defend Amandla Stenberg, but the directors are not having it. Both the executives and Bob Iger, they are standing firm. With this and other things going on within Lucasfilm and Disney, there's a lot of tension going on internally. We were told that episode 8 was supposed to redeem the series, but the damage was already done. All the episodes prior were so poorly made. Episode 3 was one of the worst episodes I've ever seen, but honestly episode 7 was a recap of episode 3 from a different angle, and episode 8 was so much worse. I made a previous video going over all the plot holes in this show. If you're interested in that video, I'll put it in the description down below. With Stenberg being let go from 5 future projects, her situation got worse when she refused to take down her music video that she posted on her Instagram, which really put the nail in the coffin for her because Disney would not reinstate her in these projects. Now Stenberg is threatening legal action, claiming that her contract included these roles. And this is the most insane part. She suggested that her removal was due to her race and her connections to the LGBTQ+ community. And this added so much tension with Disney, with Lucasfilm, and honestly pulling the race card right now is not the way to go. When Acolyte got such bad reviews, when the show was that poorly made, pulling the race card at this point shows how desperate she is to get these roles back, but this is not the way to do it. Adding to the chaos at Disney and Lucasfilm, there's also the Gina Carano lawsuit going on right now, which is also a big headache for the executives and Bob Iger at Disney. So Gina Carano got fired in 2021 for her political views and so on. At this point, with Elon Musk financially supporting her and the judge not throwing out this case, it looks like Disney will be on trial. When it's time for discovery, they'll be going through all of Disney's dirty laundry and it'll be set to the public. I'm just hoping Gina goes through with it and she doesn't settle. With all this happening, we can see Leslie Headland and Kathleen Kennedy may have to testify about her firing. With all this drama unfolding, there was a lot of turmoil at Lucasfilm. The leadership at Lucasfilm, especially Kathleen Kennedy, has been criticized so much because how she's handling all this. So Kathleen Kennedy's approach is more about pushing her agenda more than maintaining the integrity of Lucasfilm or Disney and Star Wars as a whole. For many, many years now, there's been a lot of issues going on with Disney, Lucasfilm, Marvel, and it's all due to this woke agenda that they're trying to push on us. Ever since they've been pushing their message over good storytelling, it's been going downhill for them. They've had failed projects in the past, but nothing like The Acolyte. The Acolyte was definitely a show that pushed it over the edge, and honestly I feel like fans are sick of it. With the failure of The Acolyte and these ongoing controversies happening with Gina Carano and Amandla Stenberg threatening legal action against Lucasfilm, it's all coming to light right now and it doesn't look good for Disney. We'll keep a close eye on everything that's happening and how it unfolds. Honestly, I hope this is a wake-up call for Disney Lucasfilm, but in my opinion, to have some serious change, management needs to be changed. Having Leslie Headland in charge of anything is a mistake. Kathleen Kennedy has been failing us for years. Even the CEO of Disney, Bob Iger, knows they've been pushing up quantity more than quality. Which is honestly sad to say, especially coming from the CEO. He even knows what's happening, but he refuses to make any change. Hopefully The Acolyte was enough that makes some change in Disney, in Lucasfilm, in Marvel. And honestly, I'm happy that Deadpool came out and it was a huge success. Don't get me wrong, I don't want Disney to fail. I want them to succeed. If Disney succeeds, Marvel and Lucasfilm will succeed. But with the release of Deadpool and Wolverine, honestly, that gives me some hope for the future. With Ryan Reynolds pushing back against the executives, having it his way, taking all the wokeness out of made it such a good movie. Great storytelling, great action, and it was a fun movie to watch. We need more of that in shows. Like I stated, with the current management, I don't think anything is going to change, and hopefully Disney takes some action moving forward. Alright guys, I'm going to end the video right here, so please leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Leave a comment down below your opinion with everything that's going on within Disney right now, with all the controversy and turmoil going on internally. And remember, I do respond back to every single comment I get. Peace out, and I'll see you guys in the next video.